future. So how can you make better choices? If improving your decision-making process improves the quality of your life, how can you make better choices, or how can you advise the person you love and care about to make better choices so they will stop suffering because of bad choices? There was one day I was going fishing up on Clarks Hill Lake at a place called Fishing Creek Campground. It's just on the south side of the Broad River on the Savannah River, and I had never been to this campground before, and I loved to fish. I'd go up there and spend days on end at the lake and would just fish till I just couldn't, hardly move anymore. And I was going to this new place. I had never been there. This is long before Google Maps. This is long before GPS and stuff like that. And I got directions from the people I was going to be going up camping with who were already there. And on the way up there, I started getting close. That's probably within 5-10 miles or so. It's very, very remote, very country and stuff like that. Before GPS, before Google Maps and all that stuff, before cell phones, so I couldn't call and ask for directions. And so I'm reading the directions, and I'm on my way there, and I see this road, and I said, this must be the dirt road that he is talking about that I need to turn on. He said it'd be easy to miss it because it don't look much like a road. It looks more like a logging road than a dirt road, but trust me, it's a dirt road. It's okay. So I turn on this road and I start going down it, and it starts getting worse and worse and worse. And I realize that this is a road that's leading down into a deer camp, not a state park. And it starts getting bad. It starts getting muddy, and I don't have a 4-wheel drive in the truck. I'm like, whoa, man, I'm out in the middle of nowhere. What in the world am I going to do here? And I didn't know where to go. You know what happened? I had turned down the wrong road because I didn't properly understand the directions that were given to me, and I didn't have access to the person who gave me the directions, so I went down the wrong road. If you want to make better choices and improve the quality of your life, guess what? You've got to get on the road that leads to right decisions. And unlike me, who turned down the wrong road that didn't have access to the one that gave directions, guess what? You do. You have access to the one who gives directions through prayer and through his written word. All you've got to do is call on him whenever you are making choices and ask him. We're going to talk about the road that leads to the right decisions. I'm not going to get into all of it today. I'm just going to go to the first point. But the first step to get on the road that leads to right decisions, which is a 5-step process, is this: go to the Word of God. Follow the directions. Find out what the directions say. The Bible has a lot to say about relationships, about money, about ministry, and about all these sorts of things. And the first thing you need to do whenever you're making a choice or making a decision is find out what the Word of God says. Get on the road that leads to right decision through the Word of God. Psalm 119:105 says, your Word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. You know what? The Bible is like a very reliable, very accurate compass. It will always point you in the right directions with your relationships, money, ministry, work, to do this or not to do that. Go to the Word of God and find out what the Word says. That's the first step to get on the road that leads to right decisions. Remember this, another very, very important point, and it's in your notes if you want to record it. You cannot know the will of God apart from the Word of God. You've got to go to the Word.